So what happened to Allie Carter? Uh, Video here says Jaguar Wright reveals who hunted down Allie Carter. What you mean, who hunted her down? Oh, I know this is about to be crazy. Again, I'm gonna try to do my best to leave certain things in, but if they talk about what Allie Carter has been talking about, I might have to trim out some stuff unless they edit it out themselves, because there's certain trigger words that you cannot say on this platform. Your video can get demonetized. You can get a community guideline strike, all that stuff. So bear with me. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Let's see, when Allie Carter came back and, also addressed it.
Jaguar Wright isn't letting up on the industry, y'all, because she just shook the internet again after she revealed the identity of the person who hunted down Allie Carter and tried to take her life.
What?
Not too long ago, they tried to take Jaguar and Cat Williams out, and after those two unsuccessful attempts, they're now turning their attention to Allie Carter since she's been making a lot of noise recently. Now, I know most of y'all think Diddy is the one trying to take Allie out, but it's actually not him, and the real identity of the one doing this will shock you. Allie claims she's been hunted down like an animal, stalked, and even attacked in her own house. Allie has been on the industry's neck for a hot minute now, and she's been revealing all the demonic things they've been doing.
Okay, whoo-wee. So again, you'll notice a little cut. I had to trim that out, but basically saying what they were making them do and recording them. But if you watched all these videos of her talking, you know what she's saying. Oh my goodness.
She said she witnessed all these things herself while working in the industry, and most of these kids didn't make it out alive, and the few ones who did definitely didn't come out the same as before.
Okay, so let me just say this. I'm watching this video on the Urbanor. I'll put the channel up right here so you guys can see, but the stuff that she just said, my goodness. Again, I'm gonna have to trim it out. Apologies again. It's just I don't even know how this video is up, because what they just talked about is wild. And again, this stuff is all alleged, but she's saying it was stuff that she witnessed. Yeah. So you guys, the title says Jaguar Wright reveals who hunted down Allie Carter. This is the video I'm watching, and you will understand why I had to trim certain stuff out. I'm trying to get to the part where whoever it is had supposedly hunted her down. But my goodness, man. My goodness.
And in case you're wondering whose kids were being used for this mess and why no missing kids have been reported, well, it's because most of them were shipped into the United States from poor third world countries. If y'all remember, one of the charges Diddy was arrested on was human trafficking. Most people also think he was making them freak off, but allegedly these bizarre rituals were part of it too. And if you think all that was crazy, wait till you hear the other crazy things Allie has had to see in the industry and what she had to say about it. Not too long ago, she also spilled major tea about how Diddy used to allegedly
Can't say it. I've seen this video before. She's talking about the things that you have to do.
weeks to take her life, and now she wants everyone to know that, so if she winds up dead one of these days, we know exactly who did it to her and why they did it. She also recently did an IG live to reveal how the industry almost took her life with poison. She showed us a video of what her home looked like after some of the goons broke into it. Luckily for her, she wasn't home when they came there, so they weren't able to attack her. However, they definitely left a mess for her to know they were there. She said she's more scared for the people in her life because they didn't sign up for this, and that their life is in danger just as much as hers. She even went as far as name dropping some of the people who she believed were behind the attack, and according to her, these people leaked her address and paid goons to come after her.
You get pressured, attacked, stalked, and hunted down for your own information. Okay. You get abused and re-victimized again by people who wanted to argue a back and forth this week like that fucking mattered. Okay, you had Stu Peters and Timothy Charles Homestead going back and forth, and nobody has even bothered. Not that I give a damn, and not that I understand that you guys are gonna be that selfish, but nobody has bothered to apologize for all the hell that has happened. But you guys were arguing back and forth, and in that meantime, we lost our home. You don't believe me? Here you go. What once was a full house, we were still paying rent on our house. What we were doing this whole time was moving everything because our house is gone. Our house is gone. This is the speaking out. What was our beautiful 3-bedroom acre home on 21225 Standing Rock Avenue, because everybody has the address, because organizations that were attached to Marks, Sawyer, and many other organizations decided to put out the address, my license plate to one of my cars, and many other. So here you go. You can have it, right? Because this is what happens when you speak out. This is what happens when you tell all the truth. This is what happens when you decided to stand up for the children, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to do a seminar, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to just be and then show up somewhere and talk and monetize everything that they're saying. When you realize that that's bullshit, then you will understand. Look at the tactics and pay attention. Pay attention. I'm still not asking you for a damn thing but to wake up. I'm not asking you for a damn thing but just to get outside. I don't give a damn about money, numbers on my platforms. You can have all of it. You took everything. The only thing that I give a shit about right now is the fact that there is a baby in the way. There's babies in the way. There are people that I love that I can't get out of the way.
I don't know what this noise is that's coming in my ear here. It's like a voice or something. I hope y'all hear it too, because if not, then I'm tripping.
Wait. What am I supposed to do when the people in the authority that you're supposed to go to, you can't go to them?
Once Allie spilled all this tea, the first person people brought up was Jaguar Wright, because just like Allie, she has also been exposing the industry. And just like Allie, she was also hunted down like an animal and almost lost her life just for speaking the truth. Fortunately, they didn't get her, but they still pulled some strings to silence her, like getting her arrested. Yeah, you heard that right. Last year, they arrested Jaguar and kept her in jail for days because she failed to return a U-Haul truck that she rented. Now, I don't know about y'all, but everyone knows at least one person who failed to return a U-Haul truck, and they definitely didn't get arrested for it, let alone kept in prison for days. This was clearly a warning from the elites to get Jaguar to stop talking, but baby, that didn't stop her from continuing to spill the tea.
You know, every time I've been arrested for something that I didn't do, and yet nobody said, but did he get arrested finally and get the book ready to be thrown at his very, very, very dance? Y'all watch me get arrested there just for bringing Gene Deal to town.
Jaguar specifically recalled the time when several armed men broke into Kat's house while he was sleeping to unalive him. It's still uncertain exactly how Kat escaped the situation, but according to Jaguar, Kat was so scared and traumatized that he used to wear Kevlar to sleep every night. Now, for those of you who don't know what Kevlar is, it's a form of bulletproof vest. Can y'all imagine how scared someone has to be for them to wear a whole bulletproof vest to sleep every single night? That's insane. Apart from him having to look over his shoulder 24/7, that will almost take a massive toll on his mental health.
And I'll never forget the day when they breached the house. And I left. You know, back in that moment, Kat was still wearing Kevlar to bed. I would get in bed with him at night and he would have Kevlar on.
Wow.
In bed.
Jaguar actually did an interview recently, and she didn't hold back from blasting everyone for ignoring Allie when she tried to warn us about what was going on in the industry.
When Allie Carter came back and, also addressed it. On a good face, I tried to say all the right things. I tried not to compromise everybody. I tried. And guess what?
At what moment did it not work? Like, were you like, man?
Sitting with my son's corpse. For what? Was the question that loomed about my mind. For what?
Jack, can I ask you, when we see you working with the Roots, you got a Coca-Cola commercial, your album's coming out, you're on Song Cry with Jay-Z for the MTV Unplugged.
I was on the whole show.
Yeah, at what point?
Thank God, Mary sucks.
Where did the train stop? Like, at what moment did you feel like either you removed yourself or
the
you were
second that I decided I had to walk away, because I knew if I stayed, I was gonna either be unalived or have to unalive. I sat on Pierce Morgan and I said, he's gonna start little fires everywhere and force everyone else to carry water while he walks away with no response. Isn't that what we've seen happen ever since I did Pierce Morgan?
So as y'all can see, Allie isn't the first to get hunted down by the people she's exposing. This is something they do to everyone who tries to speak on the nasty things they do. But one thing about Jaguar and Allie are they're never gonna stop talking. As usual, people have their own thoughts, like this person who said, Allie Carter has been talking. She is just now being recognized by big creators. Need to do a little research. She don't make money. Truth doesn't cost anything. Another person said, Allie is not fake. She doesn't ask supporters for a dime, and she always turns the attention back around to the children going through this ritual abuse. So you gotta find another way to try and discredit her. And she has big receipts. But now I wanna know your thoughts. What do you think about Allie almost losing her life to all this?
There's a comment that's right here. It says, this is why people don't speak out. This woman was brave enough to speak on this Hollywood. I don't think they word that right, but Hollywood should be shut down and she should be protected. I've seen a lot of videos on her. I don't react to her a lot only because, like I said, some of the stuff that she says, I have to trim out so much for the video to stay up. All I can say is this. The proof is in the pudding. And like they said, she has big receipts. It's just so many people are connected to the industry that they'll write her off. Like the people who you think should care or would or try to do something about it, they're connected to. Pay attention to the people who aren't speaking out. That's what you need to see. The fact that, that she's saying that they lost her house and like people leaking this and leaking that is sad. It's sad, and it just shows you how easy it is to get to people. Like I said, I feel like the more you say, the more you're going to be in danger. So for her to keep talking shows you how brave she is. Damn, man. It's really sad. And again, apologies for having to trim out the stuff. But like I said, you can see the video, the full video. Like I said, I'm not even going to leave the link to it because even having the link in my channel or my description could get me in trouble. I believe her because these people who are like stupid rich have been getting away with things for years. Damn. You know, I feel like they got to her now because more people are believing her. So her stories are more legit to people. Of course, we have to say allegedly, but I feel like more people are believing her. So now they're like, okay, we need to shut her down. Whatever that means. Appreciate y'all coming over and watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace out.